We'll do it live.
Up in Adam.
I figure we'll talk for maybe like a few minutes to let some people filter in, and then we'll get it rocking. If that sounds good.
Oh,
You the boss.
I was gonna say you're running the show, baby. You tell us.
All right. Oh, it's whatever. This is fuck it. I'm running it. I was gonna give y'all a vote, but nah. Fuck that shit.
We're live.
Good.
You didn't know when we were because everybody keeps moving stuff on you. We are.
I do appreciate it though. I've got no indicator up here. All right, welcome everybody. We are, I guess we're live. Wow, we're gonna do an early special release of this week's movie, Snatch. So we get to hear all about that movie, and you guys will get to hear it Monday night, not Friday. So that's kind of cool.
I'll still put together an edit for Friday.
Yeah, that'll be nice. We'll get a nice cleaned up version, but you can see the raw how the sausage is made, so they say. All right. So I'm just gonna do a little quick research. Pull up. What movie were we watching? Snatch.
Ooh.
That's the one.
I think I downloaded the wrong movie.
What did you watch?
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, one with Jason Third Legman too? Honest mistake, dude. Honest mistake.
Mine starred Brad Longstick. And Jason's gonna hit you with his Statham.
Brad Bottomless Pit.
Ooh.
All right. So here we go. This is the 2000 British crime comedy Snatch, starring, oh man, a whole slew of actors. Couldn't even begin to list them all off because that would just make everybody fall asleep. But the cast is awesome. Guy Ritchie film. I think it was second film, hot off lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels. Dude, it all kind of goes around these 2 plots where we've got like one where it's like a diamond heist and another where there's like this like kind of just illegal boxing matches going on. And we see Jason Statham kind of get wrapped up in a world of crime that maybe he's not quite cut out to be in. But it's crazy how these 2 plots intertwine. There's going to be lots of spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen the movie, you should definitely go check it out. This has got to be one of my all-time favorites. I guess we'll just get right into the questions, if that sounds good with everybody. Man, so I keep getting stuck with these animal violence movies. And it might be partially my doing, but we've seen Holy Mountain now, which may have been a little more gruesome than this one, but we definitely saw a lot of dog fighting and a lot of blood. So Josh, I just wanted to ask you, what did you think about the parallels with the dogs and the hair, and then the dogs in the rest of the movie with the violence? How did that hit you?
Well, I mean, you can see the parallels between the 2. I just find it interesting that in the case of the coursing, it's the hair that gets away, but since Tyrone is the hair when it comes to the dogs, Bricktop's 2 dogs, that fat hair does not get away.
Yeah, proper.
Oh, definitely. He was not quick when you needed to be. Oh man. Yes. Jose, dude, the main villain, he kind of gets off easy, dude. he gets kind of just shot, and that's the end of him. I feel like he was a very sinister dude who's poking and prodding and doing a lot of pretty messed up stuff. What did you think of his eventual demise?
I like that whole setup. It was a little, I kind of saw it coming, especially because of the style in which the movie was finally edited.
Had you not seen this, Jose?
What's up?
Had you not seen this one?
To be honest with you, I made a couple attempts early, like years ago, when Isaac and Lego were first telling me about it, and we had another friend named Aldere kept telling me to watch it, and I actually went out and bought the movie. But I don't know, for some reason, for the first like 10 minutes, I was falling asleep every time. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to appreciate it, and so, but this time around, yeah. The way that the movie is edited, whenever something major happens, and then they cut away to kind of show some another part of the story. For example, when the guy tosses the milkshake out the window, you hear the car crash, and then they cut around to those whole scenes. So when the guy went to go knock on the window, it's like, give me the effing gun. And it started rolling down, and then it zoomed over to them, and then you hear the gunshot, and then it freezes. I'm like, oh snap, they set something up. I don't know. I think they just kind of wanted it done quickly. They didn't want to kidnap him or torture him, because then that would have led to an investigation. They would have needed to have been constantly on the move. So one quick in and out, and then they ditched the campsite and went on to not be found. It seems like he got off a little easy, but he's dead. And God, what's Brad Pitt's character's name?
Mikey.
Mikey.
Mickey.
Mickey.
Mickey the Pikey.
Mickey.
The
Mikey.
Pikey. I think he gets his revenge. So that was, I knew things weren't gonna stay like that. I knew you can't just kill a dude's mom and then expect him to just do your bidding. So I kind of saw that coming, but I definitely enjoyed it, and I liked the fact that he got so taken by surprise and just got blasted in his face. So I can't imagine a shotgun to the face would be a pleasant
way out. It was well deserved. Deserved.
But that whole sequence was fabulous, man. I freaking loved it, and I love that he got his revenge.
Definitely. Couldn't agree more. I don't think it was quite a cop out. I mean, he definitely got his, and it was definitely something to see. Dude, you touched on it a little bit, but the editing in this movie was absolutely crazy. It's not like most Hollywood movies we've seen. And Nate, I just kind of wanted to ask you a little bit about what you thought of the editing in the fights, because we had such a nice time talking about the Ong Bak fights and the choreography and how those were set up so cool. And those were awesome. I mean, those were like hardcore, real stunts, awesome dudes like throwing it down. This movie probably relied a little bit more heavily on editing to make the stunts kind of, play.
I think this is one of the earlier ones where I'm not sure how close this came out to Taken, but I think when Taken came out, they started doing this like herky jerky.
Taken was after this.
Was it after this? So
yeah,
there goes a influence coming from this movie, because they developed a new style, and it might have been this movie or somewhere around this time. I haven't really mapped it out, but where they just show a whole bunch of just fast cuts of the fighting, so where the cuts make the fighting look like it's happening fast, where it might not even be happening fast. It's just like that herky jerky editing. And then it goes out of control, I think, in Taken, where it actually shows him run up and climb over a fence, and him climbing over a fence. They actually show 6 different angles of him running up and climbing over a fence to make it seem like it's quick and fast, and like Liam Neeson's a really quick fence climber, whereas he might have been stumbling over it. So it's the beginning of a style, and I think it works visually, but I don't know if it communicates honestly, what's going on with things.
Right on. Cool. I like that. So it kind of helps tell the story, but it might not be as reality.
Well, it's one of those. Remember we talked about last week with the Campbell thing. And we were
Yes.
talking about how different mediums have different ways that you can manipulate through your art on what you're
Right.
doing. And that's just one of the things that they can use with film to be able to manipulate things. You can exaggerate angles and ipsos facto or whatever you were saying last time. Imposto.
Contraposto.
There
Yes.
you go. Contraposto. This is a action movie contraposto.
I love it. Right on. Liz,
Yeah.
storytelling. What is going on here with the two plots and how they weave it all together? Did that play for you, or was it a little jerky, kind of like the editing?
No, it was easy to follow. They're introducing all the main characters at the beginning. So you kind of know what this person's doing, and it helped that he narrated who these people were and what they were all about, so that when the actual action came about, you kind of knew where some of these guys were coming from and what they were doing. And it wasn't that it wasn't linear. It was pretty linear. This isn't Pulp Fiction where you're all over the place. So that one confused me more than this did. But I liked it. It's a good story. I like watching it over and over again. And it would be fun to see if they would do maybe a sequel to it where you find out where Mickey goes and what they do with the diamond and the money from that. And
Well, we know what they do with the diamond. They sell it to Doug the Head, who gives it to Avi.
no, I know, but what they do with the money, what do those guys do? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be down to see that. I think that might be pretty fun. I'd see that before I saw the new Aladdin remake.
I agree.
Isaac, what makes this movie so damn funny? I mean, there's comedy gold throughout. What was the punchline? How did it work?
I don't know, man. It's got to be with the writing and the directing and the delivery from all the actors. And you don't expect the comedy to come out, but it did. Especially in a serious movie. And the British accents help that out. Like they take a page out of the Monty Python and all those guys, they just run with it, Guy
It was
Ritchie,
actually funny though.
Monty Python's hilarious, man.
What's crazy? What's crazy with the accents is that with the Pikeys made the English accents actually sound like normal. Because sometimes you watch those British movies, especially when they're going in like deep, dark London and they're like super Cockney, like you can't really understand what they're saying. It's like a whole other dialect of English. And Jason Statham, I understood every word he said, especially when he was going to talk to those, like Dags. Oh, you mean dogs? Like, oh, it's great. You guys were even watching it on subtitles, man. I wanted my original experience that I had when I was watching that movie, not knowing what the hell they were saying. And I don't know that it was meant to be understood what they were saying. So
it is. When we talk about the Pikey subtitles, you don't get subtitles throughout the whole movie. You only get it during the times that Brad Pitt's talking.
Right.
So you actually see what he's actually saying. And when you read it and you hear it, you're like, he actually is saying that, all of the words.
Except there's one line during the coursing where he says something, and at the bottom it just had question marks. And they don't even remember what his line was.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Lego, let me share a screen with you guys.
Yeah.
So we've got...
Ooh, what's Nate gonna pull up? I'm stoked. Oh, all right.
Times.
Here it comes.
8.3 out of 10. IMDb. 73 on Rotten Tomatoes. 55 on Metacritic. 90% of Google users like this movie.
Yeah, but what's the Walmart rating?
Yeah, Walmart.
It's obviously a good movie because it didn't make it to Walmart.com.
I don't know, dude. I bought my copy at Walmart for $5.
Oh man, they're slipping, huh?
No, they have a lot of great movies. Gone with the Wind's in that bin. Titanic.
For those Jose fans, budget 10 million. Box office
Woo!
83.6 million.
They cashed in on this.
Yeah, they did. I bet you half that money was used on Brad Pitt.
Could have been.
Definitely.
You gotta have the Dreamboat in there, dude.
This was after Fight Club, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. If
He
memory
still had
serves.
that.
He was
He
still
still
red
had that.
for that.
Yeah, got some Tyler Dirt in there.
Dude, oh man, I was dying. I had forgotten that he just knocks him out on the first punch in his first fight. That got me again. I was like, yes. Just
Well, the best part is when he knocks him out. He like looks over and he's just like,
I like when he knocks out George.
yeah,
yeah. Oh man.
George.
So great movie. I think we can all agree this was a really fun one. Josh, let's hear some buckets and any final thoughts you may have.
I just appreciate this movie on every level. There's no character in here that's boring or useless. Everybody's got an interesting backstory. You want to know more details about everything, not less details. It's not like a lot of the big budget films that we get these days where you could care less about what's going on in most of the film. This thing nails it on so many levels. My inclination would be to give it a 10, but I'm just not sure it's in the upper echelon of epic movies. It's definitely a strong 9 though, for sure.
Nice. Solid. Definitely respectable. Liz, what you got for us?
Me too. 9.
9.
I had it
Right
before
on.
No, this is a fun movie. Like I said, I could watch this movie over and over again. And each time there's like a little bit here, a little bit something in the background that I didn't notice before that just makes it extra fun.
In fact, years ago when we had first gotten the DVD, we watched it like every night for 2 weeks straight. Like we came home and we're like, hey, what do we want to do? Hey, let's watch Snatch again. Okay, just pop it back in and watch it another time.
That's all him.
Shut up.
I was just there.
She's just agreeing.
just fast forward to the shirtless parts.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Liz was distracted until Brad Pitt's shirtless body came on. She was like, "Oh, this is my favorite scene."
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's
Watch,
fight.
he's
Let's
gonna
slow
knock
this
him out.
Hey, not
He's gonna knock him out, Josh.
not the fight scene. The right when his mom dies and he comes out and he's got his little jimmies on. Yeah.
When his mom dies.
His little tidy whiteys. Oh yeah.
They were red.
Money.
So I do like dags.
I like dags.
That's one hat dag.
Oh man. Nate, what's your buckets for us?
I think 9's a good score.
9's a
You know,
good score.
I don't, when you ask me, like, we do want to reserve those 10s to, put on the late to the party Mount Rushmore, which I think we probably should start thinking about at least our annual Mount Rushmore. And I don't know if this will go on a Mount Rushmore, but maybe like a, Fullerton Hills, like it's a cool trail. Mount Baldy, maybe. It's a cool movie. I have no complaints about it, but if we hadn't just watched it and you were to tell me to name my top 20 movies of all time, this wouldn't pop in that. So,
Fair enough.
I think we're getting a little bit liberal with our 10s too, but we're having fun and we're doing it week by week. So that's the most important part.
Definitely. I got to give this one a 10.
No
Pop in
way.
real quick. If I'm going to give Batman and Robin a 10, I got no excuse. This movie's dope. And
said
oh
it.
man,
Lego, by that logic, By that logic, Lego, you're stuck giving 10s again.
I know, but this one's good, man. And that, dude, the scene where he's given the whole speech about, what it takes to kill a man and have the pigs eat him. Oh man, that one stuck with me. That one's pretty brutal, pretty intimidating, and as far as like villains go, it's a solid villain. So this was a great movie all around. Jose, I'd like to hear your buckets. You're with 10? You're a 10.
I want to give it a 10, dude, but it's just I couldn't find something that made me go, oh, that's where they got it from. Like, it doesn't seem like many people pay homage to this movie, even though they should, because it's great. I love it. The scene when they're trying to rob the bookie, and then all those security protocols go into effect, and they're trying to open the door, and they're smashing in. They're like, dang, we're screwed. We don't know what they're gonna do. And then what's the guy's name? Jimmy or
Tyrone?
Tyrone.
He comes in and he just opens the door. What are you guys doing? It's like, oh shit. And then you just get out, dude. I don't know why that scene had me rolling for so long. But it's just like Josh and everybody else is saying, it's just a shy of the epicness. So I'm gonna give it with the 9 out of 10.
Nice. Isaac, what you got for us?
I agree with you on the 10, dude. I think this movie's fantastic. It's awesome. It's great for the Scots not to give it a 10 when they were watching it every day for a freaking 2 weeks. That's kind of alive after 2 weeks of watching it every day.
We
To
were
stick
young
with you, that 10. The 9s are pretty solid too, but a 10. I love when Brad Pitt gets knocked down. We see that scene of him going into the water and he's just like out of it. That was super cool. I really liked that scene, and this was perfect. Guy Ritchie did a fantastic job with this film. And then you said that Taken took some stuff out of this too. So why wouldn't it be a 10? So I'm gonna give it a 10.
You know what? I'd like to change my score from a 9 to a solid 9.
Okay. Jose's feeling hard 9. That's cool. It's a good movie, man. It's solid. If you're a fan of action, if you like crime, kind of maybe a little thrilling, little suspenseful, it's a great film. And I feel like it kind of really solidified Jason Statham in the movie game. So I don't know. I would recommend Snatch.
This is the first movie I remember seeing him in. I don't remember seeing Statham in anything before this.
You know what he did before this? He was a high dive guy. You ever want to go down the rabbit hole? Look at Jason Statham doing like freaking synchronized, I don't know what they call it, just high dive tumbles and all that kind of stuff off the high dive. It was crazy.
Wild.
He's quite an athlete. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, check it out.
Definitely. Well, until then, guys, we're going to keep this live stream going. But until next week, I will be passing the reins off to Isaac. Jose?
I got it.
Isaac.
I got
Isaac. Haha. First best guess.
Yeah. Throw my 6 picks on the wheel right now or later, whatever you guys want.
We could do it now. I mean,
You're right in.
we're doing it. Let me get the wheel cleaned up real quick.
Did you get a different colored pen this time, you weirdo?
That's what I was about to ask. Did you bring a black shirt?
Yes!
There we go.
Got
There we
4
go.
colors, baby.
And
So
they're all going
excited.
to be dry.
That would be brutal, right? That would be par for the course, though, wouldn't it?
He's like, dang it, I left the tops off ever so slightly.
All right. Endless Summer says goodbye.
No.
Brad.
More
Mario.
like endless bummer.
V for Vendetta.
You should just leave that one on there.
Yeah, you should.
No.
Princess
It needs to be nominated
Monaco.
by John, otherwise it's not going to work.
That's right.
Paprika. CB4.
Get a little spice in your life.
Hey, so why was the movie called Snatch?
Because the diamond was
Snatch and
snatched.
grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. Get
So,
He's like, I didn't see any vaginas in the whole movie.
You know, there was
there was probably one woman in the whole thing.
no. You
No,
forgot
they were
that
at
Doug
the-
had
yeah.
twin daughters.
yeah, the twin daughters, and then when
Oh,
they were
that's
at
true.
the what do you call it?
For bookies.
When we learned about what's his name, how he got his name, Vinny Jones's character.
He's a belly dancer.
Yeah,
Oh
He
yeah.
thinks he thinks Tommy's named after a gun, but
No. He's talking about Bullet Tooth Tony when he gets
There we
shot in
go.
the titty
Oh.
bar.
yeah.
And that's
I
why he
like
likes
when
that. He likes that Madonna track because of that Lucky Star, because it was playing
Yeah.
when he got shot.
I love the way he grabs that guy's head in the car and he's just like dragging him along. He's like, it's so good. Everything about this movie was good.
Yeah.
Finding
is
out
one part
everybody's name.
There's one part that I didn't understand, and maybe one of you guys can explain it to me. But after they get into the accident that kills Rosebud and Boris the Blade gets out of the trunk, the cars are surrounded by a bunch of Indian women who are just like staring in, and I'm like, what's going on right here?
they're like in a warehouse district.
Yeah,
So,
it was
like,
a factory.
they're like
a
escaped
factory.
slaves or something.
No,
I mean,
they're
what
just
is-
working in the factories.
it seemed really like disjointed. I'm like, what are they all doing there right now?
We're not British. We don't get it.
I guess.
Yeah, they were working.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Number one will be Evolution.
Oh, nice one.
Oh,
Can't vote on this one.
Oh, I can't. No, you don't get to veto.
You don't get to do that.
Like, damn it.
Number two, City Slickers.
Yay!
This marker
Number
writes so much
three.
better.
Number three, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, okay.
Number four, Galaxy Quest.
Yes!
Number
hold on,
five,
Hold on. I have to write this, dude.
hurry up.
The markers are dry, I told you.
Reading.
He's licking the
Ow.
marker and writing it down.
All right, number 5.
Galaxy Quest.
I got Galaxy
Number
Quest.
5 was Galaxy Quest.
Number 4 was Galaxy Quest.
Number 4, oh, okay. Number 5, Fargo.
Ooh, that one's good.
All right.
And number 6, There Will Be Blood.
Ooh.
Fine.
Ah, I see you went through the Hulu and Netflix
I
availability.
I was gonna say,
I did.
that's like the olden days. That's how we used to do it back in the day.
I did. I don't want to go looking for movies.
Oh, it's good. Save us some drama.
How many of these movies have you not seen, Jose?
Galaxy Quest.
What?
I
Yeah,
haven't
I
seen
know.
Galaxy Quest either. That's why I picked it.
Oh, Tan, I hope we get that one.
Have you guys seen Spaceballs?
I've seen Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I just, if you haven't seen Galaxy Quest, I gotta imagine you must have dodged Spaceballs too.
No,
One Star Wars
Spaceballs
and one Star Trek.
was Star Wars, yeah.
Wait, the Evolution and the City Slickers.
And Beverly Hills Cop.
I haven't seen Beverly Hills Cop. So almost your whole
What?
list.
So what have you seen?
Fargo?
That should be what you ask. Just Fargo?
I've
Have you
seen
seen
Fargo
There Will
and
Be
I've
Blood?
seen There Will Be Blood. Yeah. But I would not mind watching it again. That shit is good.
I know that one's good. That's why I picked it. I was like, I want to rewatch.
That's
this
Daniel
movie, but
Day-Lewis,
I
right?
want to do it as a work project.
Yes. I drink your milkshake. I do that to Lucas all the time. He just looks at me. No.
Are you gonna beat me in the head with the? So good. He's such a great villain in that movie.
All right. We ready to roll into our normal talking shit stuff?
Let's go.
Yeah, start talking.
Is there anybody on?
Got
We
5
got-
watchers.
All right.
3 of them us.
What up, peeps?
How's it going? Let's see. I saw Virginia was in there. There's some people nominating some movies. We'll do that in a little bit. Let the movie thing simmer for a little while. So let's see what's going on this week. Anybody get a chance to watch Jupiter's Legacy
No,
Yeah.
I haven't
or
watched
Bad
it.
Batch?
I watched Bad Batch.
Watch Bad Batch. Okay, we'll start with Bad Batch. Let's see. Sharing screen. Go here.
Now, this is the week you're supposed to go back to saw. Hey, has anybody seen Invincible? Because we finally watched half of it.
Oh, you know what? I got this in the wrong order. Let me see.
Oh man.
You know what? Let's just go with the order that I had this on. We'll go back to that in a minute. Lego,
Yes,
lead us on this one,
Sony.
Mr. Lego.
dude. So Sony's making big moves in the e-gaming industry right now. They're setting up what would be either an app overlay or some sort of like betting system that would allow users to use cryptocurrency or in-game items to basically gamble on e-games, and that is a massive untapped market right there. That could be huge for Sony. We've
It'd be
seen
huge for corruption. We just watched Snatch. How much does that have
Yes.
to do with illegal betting and whatnot? Talk about art imitating life.
Oh,
But
I
I
mean,
mean,
of
I
course.
mean, whether it's with Bitcoin or cash, dude, illegal betting's always gonna find a way.
right.
They were using cash in the movie.
No, but you want to talk about how do you differentiate your platform from other people's platforms? You know, like the battle of, Xbox versus PlayStation
Oh no,
versus
definitely, yeah.
PC. Like, dude, this is like hashtag winning right here.
But the second part of that was not only the bets, but the fact that they're going to be. Oh, there you go. It says right there, bet using NFTs, the ability to buy actual in-game assets. Like that was one of the things when a few weeks ago when we were talking about NFTs, we're like, yeah, the next step would be in-game actual, things that you can actually purchase for real money that are worth real world dollars.
No, I mean that's cool. I mean, you go start playing a role-playing game and you let some scrub level up for you, and you just go, hey, can I buy your full-fledged character for $100 so I don't have to run around and kill squirrels?
Yeah, exactly. And it won't be $100 though.
Or whatever
And
price.
it's crazy, man. But the fact that EA and who's the Rockstar, and then who does Call of Duty? Is that
Well, they've been switching it back and forth, right?
yeah, but the fact that they report billions of dollars in revenue from Treyarch, all of them, just that is mind blowing. So the fact that the people will actually now be able to, once you grow up, you decide, I'm done playing Grand Theft Auto, I'm done playing Call of Duty. Like how many hours did we the guys will tell you how many hours we played Call of Duty for, obtained so many rare items, and then when we were done, it's just on a hard drive. But with this, you have the ability, I didn't ignore my kids for 5 hours today for nothing. I just sold this really rare weapon for $100. Let me take them out to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. So that's kind of a cool concept. I'm really behind that. I'm really happy Sony's doing something like that.
Oh, definitely. I couldn't agree more. I think, well, I don't know if I'm happy about it, though. It feels like it's setting up the world more and more for an augmented reality. I mean, it's putting more store and more investment into a digital fake world. I mean, we could see people buying, remember like Farmville? You could be buying, NFT Farmville type plots in a fucking simulated world. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. It's certainly a thing. I mean, like taking your kids to Chuck E. Cheese with the money you earn playing Xbox, awesome. I don't know if spending hard-earned dollars on fake land.
They have pro gamers, right? They have kids that are good enough at these games, or are not necessarily kids, but people who are good enough playing these games
Sure.
where they go into tournaments and they become pros and whatnot. You know, this might be an opportunity for some guy who lives in his basement and just plays games to be able to
Mhm.
translate that into some sort of a monetization, you know, like, you know,
Well,
To be back to the family.
and it's not like there's not some labor involved, right? You know, so what makes something valuable is the time and effort that someone puts into it. So the reason that people want to buy like an in-game skin or weapon or something like that is because it's labor intensive and they don't want to do the labor, kind of like in real life. So what you're going to do is you're going to hire somebody to make that happen. In a way, it's like a contract between two people. But I would think that's distinct from the gambling aspect. I'm not a big fan of the gambling thing because I think that that's fundamentally stealing from people. But the idea of laboring for something, even if it's digital, you know, you have a market where somebody wants something that you have and you've worked for it. You have the right to get paid for your labor. I don't have a problem with that part of it.
Nice.
And I can't imagine it's just going to be limited to labor, you know, or just in game, you know, hustling. I think, you know, these companies are, you know, by them just making it labor only, they're not going to see the dollar signs. I think if they do, oh, we're going to drop this very powerful weapon and it's only going to be for, you know, 1,000 people and it's going to be $20. And then you got to be on the console, it's like buying anything else nowadays, like sneakers or even some comics. I mean, dang, look at that Fortnite comic a lot of people were on the hunt for. It's like, once you actually get it, cool. All right, I got it for $20, but ooh, look at everybody on eBay. They're selling it for 100, 150. Why not? Flip it. Boom. Here you go.
I think that they just watched Ralph Breaks the Internet and they're going after Gal Gadot's car to get paid. Like, somebody just watched that movie and they're like, wow, that's a great idea. Let's do that in real life.
Right.
Sorry, I just had to put some, you know,
So
my levity.
So Lego is right then. It's life imitating art.
Right. Once again, Lego's right.
how hard would it be for me and Isaac to go on here and be texting each other, because we text each other while we're doing this to talk to each other without being on screen. We could easily be playing fucking Tecmo Bowl and I could be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking run up the middle, let me go through there and be playing against each other and be betting against each other and rig the whole fucking thing. Like, that's rough. Like, to be able to do the gambling on it, like, I don't know, that would just be way too easy. And it's way, like, think about the amount of shit that people talk when you're hiding behind a keyboard. The amount of
distance. I think the
and it wouldn't even be like a person that I'd be stealing from. I'm stealing from somebody's fucking avatar. It's not even their Skull Dude Joe. I took $20 from Skull Dude Joe. Like, talk about victimless crime and other kind, like, there's just so they would have to figure out a way that I haven't thought about to be able to make that be feasible.
I think the anti-cheating policies on a lot of these systems like Steam are actually pretty advanced.
Yeah, they are.
And
they'll ban you for life on certain things, and it's not just they'll ban you. For cheating and for doing certain
there's
things.
always going to be some like low level cheating, but I feel like if you were trying to make a business off of it, or there was anything that was really like going down, they would probably get it. Or maybe you'd have a
John Steiner seems to know a lot about this, because he says that there's a lot of fixing in esports, and every year there's a story that comes out about match fixing. And he's all, have you guys watched the last 10 years of esports? He can give us a clinic on it. And he's saying, nope, there's no way for them to catch you. So
I don't see how. You know, like, maybe if they were to have some kind of a sport to where, like, maybe they release some sort of a fighting game at one time and everybody can play it, and they're playing against the computer, and the first one to be able to beat the computer is the winner. So instead of me being Ken and Lego being Ryu and trying to knock him out, we both start at the beginning and you try to go, and whoever can beat Bison the fastest wins. Like,
Then what if there's that ringer that's been playing the game who was developing it, and they're like, "Hey, go in there and destroy these dudes."
yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying
I feel like
to
this is
think of
kind
a
of the
way it
same
could
problem
happen.
with like any sort of sports betting, though. Like there
Yeah.
are things that could be happening that there's so many factors and variables that are going into it. And we can't really, I mean, make an honest assessment. I mean, like, how are we supposed to know how much the quarterback drank last night, or fucking how many reps they've been putting in at the gym, or like, there's all these different things, and there's all these like, I feel like it's just as risky and just as volatile and just as probably skeezy, and there's the potential for all that like nastiness, like Josh was saying. Like there's going to be exploitation in it, but I think if you're openly cheating with like software and that kind of thing, they'd probably catch it.
But I like that it's bringing esports more to the forefront. It's crazy that it generates almost $1 trillion a year, and it's still kind of not mainstream. And I think that part of
I
the
don't see
reason
how
is
I don't see how something could make that much money and not be mainstream. I mean, it might not just be.
It's because the world is still run by boomers. Once they're gone, that'll be mainstream.
Yeah, Corona was supposed to take care of that, but kind of backfired.
Here we are still. talking about it.
but no, but I like the idea though of being able to bet on them. That's cool, you know. And I think for the people involved, like, I mean, if they're not under enough pressure as it is, like, hey man, people got $100,000 riding on you. What? Like, there's got to be some kind of feeling that it stirs up. Like, I don't know, it awakens. I've seen some of those on YouTube. Like when they upload, I'm like, dude, they're intense. Like you think like you going against level 37 zombies in Call of Duty Zombies is intense. Nah, man, these guys take it to the next freaking level. So it's cool. Plus, I like the whole in-game grinding for real world money.
No,
you know,
if it's legit, I'm totally behind it. I got Miles is in there playing video games right now. What I wouldn't want to see happen is I wouldn't want Guido knocking on the door, telling him to take a dive in the fourth. Fucking with my family.
Yeah.
When all I think is he's in there playing fucking Call of Duty in the room. I don't know any better. You
Somebody's
know?
at his window right now. Hey, you need to take a dive. Here's
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah, that's fun times. All right, let's do we have any more on that one? Let's let Lego come back. Are we all caught up with all the reading?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a new cell phone this week, so I had to change all my codes. I'm in here as Nathan Kochasak, so we actually have one less viewer than what it says. All right, let's move on. We're going to talk about Jupiter's Legacy. Who's been watching it this week? Nobody.
No, I have. I am up to episode 6, I believe.
Oh, nice. What are you thinking of it?
Oh, I'm loving it, dude. I'm digging the story. It's like, you know, it's just like a crossover and Invincible. It's like, you know, we know who these heroes are supposed to be, but it's just Mark Millar's take, and it's a fun story, man. Fun from my point of view, not from them. That sucks for all of the stuff they got to deal with. But it's entertaining. It asks some really heavy questions, and just the origin of everything is gnarly, and it obviously it definitely delivers the human aspect to superheroes. It makes them a little. It brings them down to earth, and the pettiness and everything that still exists because of being human. It's interesting. I love it. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, I'm liking it too. It's a fun show. You know, what was really fun was when we were talking last week about the real life superheroes. I haven't had that much fun, I don't think, ever in anything that we've done on any of these shows. It was so fun. So in that spirit, I gave some homework to the team to try to come up with your own superheroes. So I'm gonna share the screen real quick, and we're gonna see Lego's hero. He discussed it last week a little bit, but he'll get to talk about his hero right now. Psionic Breeze. Tell us about Psionic Breeze, Lego.
So Psionic Breeze is a yogi. He does different yoga moves in battle, and he will use these fans that he has. He conceals fans in those giant pants. And the fans are not just normal fans. They're almost like those Mr. fans. You know, you go out and kind of blow a little nice, cool water on you. Well, these have a little compound similar to LSD, but he's composed it all on his own. And
I like your
he'll
background
dose ya.
too. You look like you're in an acid trip as you're talking to us.
right? Oh, you guys can see me? Perfect.
You sprayed us. You sprayed us in the eyes, and we're all tripping out now with you.
Excellent. Well, he's all about that mindfulness. He's trying to enlighten his enemies into compliance. And yeah, that's the Psionic Breeze. He comes like the wind.
That's dope. He comes like the wind.
Oh man, but I'm really having a good time with these characters. I'm hoping that we can assemble a whole team to get some really good justice done out there on the streets.
You look like a backup dancer from D-Light in the 90s. You look like Groove is in the high. Doodle 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 doodle. He even had that haircut. The thrills that you feel, satisfaction.
Man, you know that song really well.
Have you ever seen Big Mouth? You ever seen the cartoon Big Mouth on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
There's an episode where they find out, yeah, and they have that song playing, and this guy just keeps showing up with that little whistle. It's so good. Got the hormone monster. It's good stuff. If you want to laugh at some good animation.
Nice. Well, I'm really excited. I feel like this should be a thing we do. I definitely, at least for the next few weeks, I want to get our team assembled. So I really hope we'll be announcing a new hero or villain to our lineup every week. So we'll talk off screen. No one's got to.
Now we need to see you. We need to
do.
Well, you got.
We need to take pictures of you out on the streets like that, though, and like just some like glamour shots for like your profile on that fandom site. You know, like
definitely
Summer Breeze, and like you'll have one of those. You'll have one of those misters, and you'll like be shooting in an action pose at like a group of I don't know, hippies. They're just there taking it.
No, you could do it for the local Roma that show up at Costco.
There we go. There we go.
I think Lego can pull his off, but let me share the screen. This is mine. This is the hero that I developed. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off in
Of course you
on the
can.
streets.
You could totally do that.
This is finger bangs. So
Oh my god.
I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but he's got fingers for bangs. I wanted to keep spirit with the with those dudes that we were looking at. I think Lego was thinking a lot more seriously than I was on mine. But I was able to get some art. He's got the FB on his chest. It's maybe fabulous. No, that doesn't work. But finger bangs. So we
What's
got
the CM?
Yeah.
feet cock monster. That's
Oh my god.
No woman
It's-
left unsatisfied by Mr. Fingerbangs.
Is this guy on the sex offender registry list? I think I saw it.
Dude, I can
He's the
I can
defender of
already
the list.
I can already see Nate single-handedly bringing back the comics code.
Right.
Huh?
Oh, good
Were you
shit.
there the day comics died? I was. I saw the dude that did it. He was actually editing our videos. Oh man.
Good
Dang.
old finger bangs, man. Finger bang.
I think I might stay out here in space for the rest of the video if y'all are cool with that.
Sure.
Looks good on you.
Yeah, now that I know I'm not tripping out, dude. Yeah, you're dude.
Nice.
Anybody else have any heroes? Josh, you had worked on something, right? Are you ready to present it?
Yeah,
to the
but you know
team,
what?
or-
You guys came up with artwork. I'm gonna need one more week. Give me another week.
Okay.
I want to make sure that I can display something equally awesome. I didn't realize we're
Okay.
gonna have to come up with our avatars. So
With the presentation.
yes,
No, I think we should roll this out slowly. We'll present a hero each week. That'll be part of the hype of the show.
excellent.
Sure, and we might maybe at the end of the show we'll dig back into that superhero website too. That was always Jose, you missed out, man. We went back after you had signed off, and we were probably
Oh,
in there
yeah.
for an hour going deep. There's like so many. There's a hero in Orange County, an Asian guy. Oh, there's a cornucopia of awesomeness in
Dude,
real life
he's-
superheroes.
He's got like 80 degrees and he's a super genius.
You like techno music? No, well you would if you had robot ears.
Just remember, he wrote the Art of War 2.
I forgot about that. He's also a published writer.
All right, we're gonna save that for the end though. We'll get in that in a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Bad Batch. Anybody catch up on the Bad Batch? I know you're watching it, Isaac.
I watched it. It was fun. I've already forgot what the episode was about though.
Let's
Sorry.
see. It's okay. What was the most recent? The Replacements.
Oh yeah, you start seeing how the new army of stormtroopers is being assembled, and how some of them are having to follow. I forgot his name. What is the name of that clone that is taking them?
Bullseye or some shit like that.
Is it Echo? No, Echo was the other one. The sniper dude.
Yeah, he's a sniper.
We're
Dude.
seeing how cold he is and how the mission is the only objective, and we saw them take out those civilians and that one stormtrooper who didn't want any. There we go, Crosshair. Thank you, Padilla. Yeah, Crosshair. That was a good episode.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal with it is with Omega. I
Oh,
think
her?
she's a clone too. If they're
Yeah,
gonna,
she's a
there's gonna
clone,
be some kind of a
and
plot
we're,
twist with her.
Yeah, there's a plot with her. We'll see what happens with her, but she's there for a reason, because remember she had never shot the blaster, and then she became like a sniper with that, and then they lowered her intensive, so they're able to manipulate her too, without her knowing, with that inhibitor chip.
That was cool. Yeah, it's a decent show. It's a decent show. Wow, looks like Lego disappeared into the vortex.
Right? It's like thunder and lightning over there too. Look at it. It's like
glowing.
alive.
It's like pulsating.
Yeah. It's like we're looking at the ooze from Ghostbusters.
If you yell it, it gets angry. Maybe we should sing songs to it. Maybe your love keep lifting me higher.
Padilla is saying
Oh.
that she has the Force. So we'll see.
Oh, is that it?
We'll see.
Huh? I wonder how they.
You think they spliced Jango Fett's DNA and a fallen Jedi? Because remember, they were collecting the Jedis. We saw that in the first episode. They were collecting the fallen Jedis that they were taking out, and they were taking them to that clone island.
Oh, they
that
were.
planet.
You were paying attention
Yeah.
harder than I was.
Of course, dude. Star Wars. Even if it's bad, I have to pay attention. I didn't abandon all hope like some people who used to love the thing.
I just don't know what your reserve is for that kind of stuff. My love for Star Wars used to be, at least I thought it was limitless, but apparently it had limits. I don't know. I appreciate when people are fans and they can somehow maintain that over time.
Well, it's just like everything else, man. You just gotta rifle through the fucking garbage and see the good.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
It's a buffet now.
That's pretty much 4, 5, and 6. That's it.
Like we've got The Mandalorian was fantastic, and the
Yeah,
Bad Batch is pretty good, and the Clone Wars cartoon were fantastic as well.
Yeah, but
As long as you have the
Mandalorian is
right
dead.
people, you have the right people working on the show and doing it correctly, and who have the love for it, they'll do it. It's just like when stuff is taken from them and have it gone to somebody else. Like I forgot the guy's name. Who
Jar Jar Abrams,
him and what's the other dude's name that
Ryan
destroyed,
Johnson.
that guy really.
Well,
Roundhead.
but let's be honest though. Nothing is as good as the originals were. Mandalorian, Bad Batch, Clone Wars. It's not as good as the originals. It's just not. It's not even close.
The originals is just a small smidgen of what it was, and now we're getting a whole universe, and we're just expanding more into it. Like somebody who was growing up watching it, you wanted to know all what else was going on, didn't you?
Sure. Well,
So we're getting some stories here and some stories there. Yeah, some of them are shit, and some of them are bad, and some of them are good.
yeah, but
Just you got to take the good with the bad.
we did know more about the universe until Disney retconned the whole damn thing.
And then you have people like Philion coming on and making stuff good.
Yeah, people are trying to put it back together again. I know
There's some people that want to see it do good.
I want to see it do good for sure, and I was extremely damaged by those sequels. I mean, I have a whole tirade I can go into about how I felt about those, but I don't think it's irredeemable. Not by a long shot.
I think the death of Luke makes it irredeemable. I mean, what they did to Luke Skywalker is unforgivable.
Hey, Mark Hamill said it too. He hated that, but he had to do it because he had to.
He still took
fulfill
the money.
contract. Well, no shit, you would too if it was thrown at you.
Nope.
You
I
were
would
never
walk-
in that spot, so you can't say.
No. I would walk with confidence. I would walk into that office and I would shred that contract in front of them and give them their money back. I would say, I'm not signing up for this trash. You find someone else to play the role.
It's a
You know,
contract you signed back when you were a kid.
He
You're
even
locked for
sold,
life.
he even sold his likeness to be used in the future for CGI work for Luke Skywalker. The guy, look, I love Mark Hamill, but the guy's a whore. He's a whore.
We're all a whore in some
Joe,
sort of
he's
fashion.
Joe.
Oh crap! He's got a house in Malibu. He doesn't need a job.
He's got a lot of horses to feed.
Yeah.
Those apples aren't cheap.
Mm.
It's a lot of land they has to pay for the animals.
Boo.
Is it in California?
Yeah, it's Malibu.
And it's property tax up the ass.
That's it. Hey, he decided to live there, not me. Did you see that John was saying that Brie Larson is supposed to be Mara Jade?
No, I didn't.
I just
know
asked
that.
where he
This
heard
is
about
news
that.
to me.
I guess that's going to make it better, huh?
Well, she
It'll
needs
be
a new.
fixed.
She needs a new job too because they're killing off Captain Marvel's.
That's the thing.
character.
That's the thing that where I can differentiate from Josh is that I think that there are people working on Star Wars that are individually irredeemable, but it doesn't make Star Wars as a whole irredeemable. There's people who have genuine things that they want to do that are coming from the right place and they're paying the right type of homage to the property. And then there's people who are trying to baptize it with wokeness at the same time. So the let's do it. I'm actually excited about that, Josh, and you should be too, because if they're putting this stuff out there that's good, that's traditional, and it's good, and there's woke shit out there, and nobody goes and sees the woke shit, and they do see the traditional stuff, it'll be a very out there public forum for people to be able to vote with their dollars on what they will and what they won't watch.
Yeah, but I don't have confidence in the new generation that's embraced the wokeness. We live among a cursed and crazy people. I'm just walk outside your door and have a look around and tell me that those people won't eat up Brie Larson as Mara Jade. They will love it.
I'm not worried about what other people do and like.
I know, but you and I are an old generation, and our time is passing. The new generation is coming up, and they're going to embrace.
A lot more people liked Mandalorian than like the sequels. And they aren't all old.
Until they killed it by getting rid of Gina Carano.
She's coming back.
Make havoc is all. The new generation don't have any common sense.
Thank you.
And I'm not defending the new generation. And I'm not defending Kathleen Kennedy or any of that woke bullshit that they're putting out. But I'm not gonna give up on something I love when there are people who are putting out good quality stuff from it.
You know, I tried to renew my optimism when Disney purchased Lucasfilm, and look what the reward was.
You got Star Wars Land.
Yeah. Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's such a great land. It's so good that I get to be reminded of the sequels every time I go. It's wonderful.
I know. I don't know. I've never been, and I would have
don't go. It's not worth it.
God,
It was fantastic, Nate. I highly recommend it.
When you were there, you ass clown.
Well, when you walk out of the Magic Kingdom into Star Wars Land, you're like out of Disneyland and you're in your Star Wars universe, and it takes you to a happy place, and you're just like, damn, dude.
No,
takes me back to being a kid.
As long as the radar dish on the Millennium Falcon is round and not square.
It's a view of what could have been. That's what it is. You would imagine what that would have looked like if it had been Tatooine.
Hey, Isaac, I think we need to move on. He's never gonna
agree.
And that's riled him up before bedtime.
He can live on Misery Island all by himself.
Josh has no optimism.
I'm gonna put you all on Misery Island. Star Wars isn't that good.
Thank you.
This guy's on LSD as he's talking to us. You seriously gonna take his word for it?
Hey, higher mind, baby. That's all it takes.
Look, it's like I said before. It's an easy fix. All that has to happen is that Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger need to come out and offer a public apology for what they did, and I will forgive everything.
That'd be so funny.
It would be
as people are hurled tomatoes at them.
They made a huge error, and they know it, and they need to apologize. And if they apologize, all can be forgiven. But they're going to double down on their shit, which is why they're putting in Brie Larson as Mara Jade.
What?
Where's that even coming from? Though?
After they watch this video, they'll see it, and then that Star Wars celebration, they'll invite all of us next year over, and they'll apologize to you, Josh, going, so sorry.
I can only hope.
It'll be an official
We're
pardon.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
sorry.
All right, let's
right there.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Sorry, Eeyore.
Oh shit!
You don't have to live with this.
Hey, that was
What did
good
we
choice.
do the other? Hey, let's segue into the Rocketeer female version.
Oh yeah.
It's already there.
We
We're
never
already
touched
there.
on that one.
We never touched.
Disney's already done it. They've already made his daughter is a little girl of Lebanese descent, and she's the new Rocketeer. It's amazing.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
She
Yeah,
only
they
goes
know
on
it.
one
It's a
mission. She just
cartoon.
goes and blows up the rocket.
She finds the rocket and the helmet, and she becomes a new Rocketeer. It's like a little girl. It's a kid's cartoon.
And then
Is
she
what it
runs into a marketplace and blows herself up.
No, I wasn't going there. For the record,
I don't know.
I was saying it was woke.
I wasn't
not
the
that
only one
racist.
thinking it. I wasn't the only one thinking it.
I wasn't thinking that.
I wasn't thinking that.
You were once I said it.
The views out of that man's mouth is at his own.
Yeah.
And he was worried about talking about pikeys earlier.
What?
Me?
Me?
That was
wasn't me.
Lego. That was
Oh.
Lego. The dude that's on LSD down there.
He's got mushrooms on his pizza, and they're magical.
Look at these eyes.
There's another show I
These
binged.
eyes are crying.
I binged this show recently on Netflix, Shadow and Bone. I told
Isn't
you guys
that based off a book series?
it is
Liz?
based off a book series.
Did you
What?
read it, Liz?
Liz probably has the original art, right?
I was gonna say she has
Jeez,
that cover.
guys. No, I have not read it. I think it's a young adult series, and
It
it came out after I'm trying to think.
After your
I know of
publishing
it,
days?
but I know of it, but I haven't read it yet.
It's pretty dope.
Do you know
I
the
watched it.
creator of it?
Who's the author?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I remember seeing the books on the shelf and going, I think I would like to read that, but then I never did. I got stuck reading comic books instead.
Hell yeah.
It's like a cross between Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and some other third thing.
Batman.
And Star Wars.
No, what?
No, it's not bad. I actually liked it. I was entertained by it. You guys want to check out some kind of fantasy genre thing? You could take a gander. at that one.
My buddy read the whole book. He said it's a pretty good book.
No, I know I want to, that, like I said, it's on the list. There's a couple of other ones, like The Nevers is another one that I wanted to read. And the Maze Runner stuff. I've seen a couple of the movies, but I haven't actually read the books yet. So there's a bunch of books that I still want to like read. I just get caught up reading, trying to catch up on other stuff that I forget to do. Fuck it, I'll just watch the movie. I'll watch the TV show.
All right, moving along. Cavemen, tell us about the pick of the week.
Actually have that here.
Pick of the week.
Okay, pick of the week. Pick of the week. Hurry up.
Is it
Usually
this one?
behind you.
If you walk and you look and you will find Lego.
Time
after time.
It's time before time.
Before time.
Time before time.
That's not the same book, is it? Oh,
Yeah, it's different
Yeah.
covers. It's okay,
Roy.
Lego. Go back to eating your mushrooms.
Time before
It's
time.
about time travel. And
Oh yeah.
it's about time. That's a Batman the Animated Series reference for you. Little Clock King action.
The Clock King. Yeah, that was good. That's gonna be made into a movie.
No doubt.
No, you know what?
That-
They can't do this into a movie. They have to do comic book stuff, I think, as TV shows. You can't do them
As a
as movies.
series. Yeah.
Like as TV series, and each story arc is a season, so that it's done right. It's done with the right pacing.
I agree.
they can't do. It's different with like the Marvel and DC stuff because you can throw them into any like situation. They're superheroes, but with stuff like this and like Eve and we only find them when they're dead, things like that, they need to do that stuff as television shows.
Yeah,
they can't do this stuff as a movie because there's so much stuff that's going to get lost and missed and changed and upsetting.
Yeah. So
Most
for those of
def.
you joining us, Time Before Time is a story about two homies. They are in this underworld, back belly, smuggling people and other paraphernalia through different times, different sectors. It starts off with a mission. He's taken, I believe, a mom and a son back to 1982, was it? Basically to keep them safe. And then, so, you know, he different little things like that. 1987. There you go. It takes him back to 1987. Then he goes back, and the story's taking place in 2040? 2041. Okay. And so, you know, they just, you know, and the reason they're doing all this is because they're indebted to this sort of mob boss sort of character. I want to say it, that's what you guys got from it, right? It's like a mob boss, or it's not a dude you want to be, you want to be in debt to. And so the way that they're paying off their debt is by jumping through time, smuggling these people, smuggling these, whatever it is. But it takes a toll on your body. And so they decide that enough is enough. And so they are going to actually steal one of these machines and go through a time where they're not going to be able to get traced. And they're going to basically leave this life behind. Something happens with the best friend, basically, of course, because, you know, that always has to happen. And a bunch of, damn, dude, it's so good. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling it because it was so heavy. And I think, and all you got to know is first issue already had us getting emotional over a character that we had just met about 5 pages before. And so when you do that as a creator, kudos to you, man. That's how you do it. We've known this character for like maybe 5-6 pages and we're already crying as to what happens to him. And it was heavy. And then other stuff happens and we can't wait for issue number 2. Like that was the consensus all around. It's like, yeah, it's about time.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys, what else do you guys want to add to it? Because
you touched on everything. The art was great.
It's hard to talk about it without spoiling it.
The art is great.
Oh, art is beautiful. Yes.
It's really cool, man. He does such a good job of like showing emotion in just a couple of panels and like really letting you know who each character is. It really reminds me of like a good like storyboard type artist where you know what's happening in each panel and like each panel moves the story along really well. So the art, I think we posted something on the Instagram, but it was like it is a master class on like good storytelling, and the coloring is really good too. I think a lot of times colorists get really undervalued, underappreciated when we talk about comic books because, I mean, Superman has a very certain blue and red that you know he's got to have in every issue, but this is something that actually is cool, and it really the colors really move the story, really set the tone, let you know when you're in the different times, let you know what feelings each character's feeling, and it's all very, there's a lot of colors, it's very bright, but it's very cohesive throughout, so they really killed it with this book.
Man. So nice. Yeah, and the cliffhanger that it leaves you with, you're like, whoa, of course. You find out who that person is or who you think they are because something falls out and gives you a clue as to who they're. So good. Chef's kiss.
Definitely.
It was really good. Time Before Time. Definitely recommended. Obviously, pick of the week. So that, and then you know what else was really badass too, Nate? And you're gonna be shocked at this. I was really happy. We were all really happy with the Batman book.
Yes.
A future state book. Yes.
Wait, you guys got a Batman book?
Dude, yeah, it was pretty good. It was actually recommended to us by AJ, who described it as it's manga like. And
that's the one that's black and white, right?
It was black and
Yeah.
white. It was
Yeah,
phenomenal. So much. Do you have it? Would you happen to have it,
I
Isaac?
don't have it.
Yeah, it's the Future State Gotham #1. And then the second story that's involved is actually by the Akira creator.
I can
So
pull
that
up
was
some
really
visuals.
yeah. So that
What'd
was
you say
really
it was
neat.
called?
It was a
Future State Gotham.
Gotham, I believe,
number
#1.
Yeah, that one was really good, dude. That was a nice surprise. I feel like we all kind of touched on it a little bit on the K video, but those kind of books are what's going to keep DC afloat. I mean, they've
Yes.
got to let these creators branch out. They've got to let them try different art styles, different storytelling, different worlds, and I mean, if they want to keep it from becoming just stale. And I think this was a triumph because it really brought
And-
something cool, and it's not necessarily new, but it's definitely something different for Batman.
What
which-
about a Mecha Scarface?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that motorcycle. Looks pretty cool.
It's very Akira-like, right?
No.
Yeah. Looks dope. Hey, shame
they-
on me for not doing this with your guys' other stuff. It's not that hard for me to pull up whatever for everybody to see. So I got a handle on this now.
Nice. It's. I think we could give away a spoiler too. That that bat symbol you see across the city is it's actually a bomb that goes off.
Yeah,
And
in that shape.
they
blame it on Batman.
blame it on Batman. Exactly. They blow this giant hole in the city, and
Yeah.
they're trying to pin it on the man. So I'm very curious to see where it goes, and it's a heavy book.
It was time before time.
Before time.
Time after time comic.
I don't know. We were singing the Cyndi Lauper one, so
There it is. Good stuff.
But there was that one, and then what was the other one too that we were?
Was it the silver coin?
Oh yeah, Silver Coin 2
the
came
silver
out. That was
coin.
dope.
Oh my god.
Silver coin issue 2. Nah.
You gotta
yeah,
put
silver
comic.
coins, huh?
Comic.
There's one of the covers next to Baby Yoda there.
Yeah, so-
Do you mean Grogu?
Right there, the one with the sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
this one.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was so good.
Just teaches you not to bully, man. What happens when bully goes wrong? The
But I
silver
mean, it's
coin
also a
takes
curse,
over.
dude.
Yeah.
It's also a curse
I-
because remember at the end when she, what is it? That she removes the mask or something. What happens?
Yeah.
When she realizes what's going
like-
on.
What did I do? The silver coin got you, girl.
Yeah.
Yes. If you like 80s horror, specifically the Friday the 13th type stuff, you'll definitely love this book.
Or the last American Horror Story, 1984. That was good too.
Yeah, that was-
Oh yeah, that one was actually really good. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
that's
Richard
fun.
Ramirez story arc. Yeah.
I don't
All
think it
of
was
it.
bad, but I think that first season was so good that they've had a hard time catching up with it.
I thought the first season was okay at best. I felt like they left too many things unconcluded. Too many loose
Yeah.
ends.
But then you have to
I think that's
watch-
what they do in all of them, though.
But then you watch like season what is it? Apocalypse. You watch the Apocalypse
Yeah, they
season.
close up all the
And
they
it ties
close up all the
all
loose
of
ends.
those back together. Like all of the
Yes.
past seasons come
7 seasons
Back.
later.
Yeah. Finally.
But they did that because there was a loose correlation throughout the rest of the series. It wasn't because they were like
They
in
were. It
six
wasn't
series,
planned.
guys.
Yeah,
This
it
is
wasn't
gonna pay
planned.
off. Like
Yeah.
they It was an okay season. I'm not knocking Horror Story. I'm just saying it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect.
Everybody has their favorite season, and there's a reason for that. So
All right. Speaking of our favorites, anybody got any art today besides Lego's
Ooh.
background?
un momento, por favor.
All right. While you guys are going, I've got this Phoenix sketch that I got from an artist named Walter Figueroa.
Nice.
Very cool. I like the legs on that, actually. I feel like that's a really cool way to shade them. It's almost like skeletal structure-esque. That's a really cool piece.
Yeah, I liked it. I saw him posting. He was in like one of those comic art groups, doing solicitations, and just the faces on the stuff that he did was very. Just the whole thing looked really lifelike, so I really liked it. And then I've got another Phoenix from Kyle Roberts.
Hey, hey.
He's a friend of the show and a local artist, writer, comic dude. There's another Phoenix.
Oh, that's nice.
This was one of the rewards that he gave out for his Kickstarter for when he was doing the Five from Beyond comic.
Who's that?
Kyle Roberts. He's the one who did the Five from Beyond comic and with the bin.
Yeah, we really like that anthology. Dude, this is a really cool piece. I like that too. I love the motion in it and that nice like flow from left to right.
It's dope.
That's
It's one
cool.
of my favorite ones for sure.
It's very cool.
All right.
Who else has got some good art for us?
All right.
Liz, do you have the Mona Lisa ready?
No, a lot of I can show you some art from the same artists that I've had before. I've got multiple pieces from them, but okay.
All right.
It's right there. So
And this is
Jose.
this is from Batman 697. This is Tony Daniel. It's an original page. Got a little explosion, little Dark Knight homage happening right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like the action. I remember when I saw this and I met him. Had to
That's
get
dope.
this one, so I've always liked Tony Daniel. So that, and then last week, because Lego brought out his Ben Temple Smith, I figured I'd go dig mine up as well. It's a commission I got from him at Long Beach Comic Con a few years ago. It's Batman and Joker.
That's
Done in his
dope,
style.
dude. Wow.
That's very nice.
So, and the crazy thing is, I think with this one, I gave him the blank cover and I asked for a Batman. And he said I couldn't just do Batman. And he actually included the Joker as well. So I was like, I got 2 characters for the price of 1 commission. So I've forever be a Ben Temple Smith fan. So
That's dope. People aren't doing that. People aren't doing that much like they used to.
yeah, unfortunately, too many resellers have put a bad taste in their mouths. But I always like to. These guys joke because they say, "Oh man, way to kiss their asses." But I just want them to be sure they know that this is going to a true fan. I'm not going to put this up on eBay. None of my artwork is going to ever go up on eBay. This is something I'm keeping for myself and forever, for as long as I'm here.
I've got Tim Sell quick sketch of Joker.
oh, cool.
And then I also got a Temple Smith. No, wait. That's a Scully Dude Joe Lego piece.
Oh.
Hey, I recognize that.
It looks like it's a little bit.
Little bit.
That's dope. I gotta give me a Skull Dude Joe piece of art.
They start at currently $10,000.
Jeez.
It's okay. $10,000 doesn't have the buying power it once did.
And that's for a quick sketch.
Yes.
So you've seen this artist before. It's the Magnus and Loki by Sarah Clemens. It's the cat and the dragon.
Ooh.
This one's called Chew Toys. I've got a couple of pieces from her. And then this one is the Siesta with the cat. And forgive the chewy. My cat's got a hold of the plastic.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got a bunch of pieces from her when I saw her. So these are just two more.
That's fun. All right, you guys ready to get back to let's get to the wheel for a little bit. Take an intermission from our talking. Let the fans talk a little bit more. Isaac, have you been keeping your eyes peeled on what these guys are talking about?
Yeah. So James Lewis picks Drag Me to Hell.
That one's pretty good.
I haven't seen it, so sure.
That's a solid pick. That's a really good one.
I haven't seen that one.
And then
That's a
Vicky.
I think that's some
Wait till you're done writing down. You ready?
Yeah.
Sam Raimi.
LA Confidential
Oh,
with
oh wow. I've seen that.
Kim Basinger, and I forgot who else is in that.
Like everybody.
I'll give it a, because I've never seen it.
Okay.
John is picking V for Vendetta, and he's also picking the John Travolta Punisher.
That's the one where John Travolta is the kingpin.
Now he's picking a Punisher Warzone.
I
He's
don't know if
picking
it's
Punisher Warzone.
What's the name of the guy that plays Punisher in that? I forget. It's
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane. Thank you.
Met him in Long Beach Comic Con. He was cool.
Yeah, he was super
Is
cool.
Warzone
I
10
met him.
years old?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll check.
yeah, because John Travolta was still skinny.
He had hair too.
Was he ever skinny though, or
Yeah, he used to be skinny.
No, I don't know. He's always been a meathead. Even when he was
It's a 2008, so yeah.
all right?
So what was that?
Punisher Warzone. He was picking the other one. The one with Ray Stevenson.
So
With the jigsaw.
So it's Warzone.
Yeah, it's Punisher Warzone he picked because he was all no. When I was saying it was the John Travolta one. He's still getting mad over here. He's all no, not Warzone. Wrong Punisher.
All right. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots to go.
Can we put Office Space up there since I haven't watched it?
Oh yeah, let's put Office Space
Ooh,
on
Office Space. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm down for that one.
there. What else were we talking about with this guy that he hadn't seen Lego the other day? Have you seen Waiting, Jose?
Ryan Reynolds, right?
With Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It is the bat
The
wing.
goat. The goat.
The chicken wing. The
Or
Abraham Lincoln.
The Abraham Lincoln.
You have to be really dedicated with that one because you got to shave some spots. How many spots do we have left open?
5.
Damn.
John says just fill it up with movies Jose hasn't seen. Jesus.
Put
El
Tremors on
Topo.
there.
Jose, have you seen Tremors?
Tremors?
Bacon.
Graboids.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
we
saw
got-
the Spanish version. Monstruos debajo de la tierra. It was really good, actually. Very underrated. Yeah, it's really good. And then I like the sequel to Tengo un plan.
You
Oh man.
dummy. You
You guys ever want to
dummy.
crack up? Look at Telemundo when they give you the title of the movie and then they give you a description behind it. That was really, it's like Tremors, los monstruos bajo de la tierra. I was like, oh, interesting. I think this is about some monsters underneath the earth. Cool. Yeah. What was the other movie?
Spawn?
I've watched Spawn.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen Spawn.
Oh, put it on there, dude. Please.
Still got to get voted on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote yes.
Sure, me too.
The movie or the HBO?
The movie, fool.
Watch a whole series.
It's
You
like
could.
3 episodes. Calm
Yeah, I was
down.
gonna say
It's not
it's
like a
not even
whole
that
big
long.
ass series.
It's like a 25.
Like 25 minutes, and 3 minutes are dedicated to the intro song.
Right. Dude, I love
each
the OG
episode was
fucking, like
introduced-
Todd McFarlane telling you
Yeah.
why I love Spawn. Those are so good.
Every episode was an introduction from Todd.
Oh, those are
I'll show off my Todd sketch.
God, I'm gonna
Since I
slap
got
you.
Here's my Todd McFarlane sketch.
Hell yeah.
Jose.
What? Oh, I'm peanut butter and jealous on that one.
That's dope.
Gave it to me after he was done interviewing me. He interviewed me.
He's a Comic King fan, huh? From way back.
Yeah. From the
That's
very
OG
beginning.
Comic Cave. That's like a Comic Con? Was that
Yeah.
Comic
That
Con
was like your guys'
2016?
That was like the first or second year you guys went.
All right, we'll let this rest for a little bit. I see a good segue there. Make Havoc. No, let's see. John Steiner. If you do series, do the max. That's
Yes.
a great
Yes.
segue into our key books. All right. I've got 9.8 Darker Image, first appearance of the Max,
Oh.
as well as several other characters, Blood Wolf and Bad Eyes. That's my
That's
superhero.
Is it Prophet on that cover?
It's the bifocal. Let me see.
Bifocal man?
Bionicle Boy.
Bionicle boy.
Death Blow. Death
Blow.
Blow. He's Image's Punisher. And Blood Wolf. But it's done by Sam Keith and then featuring characters from Sam Keith, Jim Lee, and Rob Liefeld. So Darker Image, #1. I got that one for a song on eBay. Just Death Blow. Yeah, everybody says Death Blow. Steve and John know. I don't have to break up
They
mine.
know.
Then I have another one from the same era. 9.8.
The Pit.
It. It's
Dale
Very
Keown's The Pit. I got that one for a song too on eBay. Steve was showing off all of his 90s books the other day, and I was just like, hey, you know what? They're not too much at a 9.8 to get some of these 90s books, and I have them all loose already. I could probably get them graded for like $20 more or $20 less than I was paid to get them already at a 9.8. So I'll keep the floppy ones too. So if I ever have a Lego feeling, I can actually touch the pages.
I've got Jupiter Legacy #1.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice. Very cool. Hey,
variant.
That's it.
And then I just found, I didn't know I had a 5th print of Ninja Turtles, #1.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Pretty clean
Jose's not
copy.
alone. Am I the only one just staring at Lego like the whole time?
Yeah, yeah, about.
Anybody else got
And then I
anything?
also
Oh,
have first Deathstroke.
nice.
So who's this Deathstroke character? He kind of reminds me of a Deadpool.
No, he was first. He came out first, and then this guy came along and just changed all his colors and added a few extra pouches to him.
Oh my god. There's a great story that AJ asked Marv Wolfman about. I probably have already said it, so if I have, sorry, it's chalk it up to old person's problems. So AJ says, hey, how did you come up with the idea of Deathstroke? And he's like, well, I like ninjas and I like that. And he starts going into it. And he goes, and you know what really blows? He goes, what really sucks is that the costume was supposed to be black and red. And AJ just like stares at him for a second. He goes, fucking Rod ripped you off all the way. Like, he didn't even like hesitate. And Marv's like, yeah, but there was like an error in the printing. And so they didn't want to go back and reprint it with the right color scheme. So they just left it orange and blue. And I was like, huh. And AJ goes, fucking Liefeld. He like walks away all like pissed off. And I was like, there you go. Yeah, so
You
he was
heard it
supposed
here,
to be
folks.
He was also supposed to be red and black. So yeah.
Well, damn.
All right, I'll show you. Sorry.
Well, I
No,
didn't know
key
if
game.
Lego or Jose had anything.
No, I haven't been
No.
able to dig anything up.
I have everything and nothing.
You feel like play some like weird 70s like sci-fi music behind you.
So this one isn't a traditional board game, but this one is a heck of a lot of fun, and it's about the only thing that you can do with the French Revolution that would be amazing. And this game is called Guillotine. And in Guillotine, it's a card game in
The
which
classy picture.
each of the players plays the role of a headsman during the French Revolution. And you're having a 3-day competition to see who can collect the most valuable heads. And so you spend each day jockeying the line of people that are lined up in front of the guillotine. It comes with a little cardboard guillotine that you set up at the front, and then you lay out all the people that are about to get decapitated, and you vie for who gets to cut each person's head off. Different people have different values for them, and there are different effects that each one has. So you can alter the lineup, and you can play cards to disrupt your opponents and things like that. It's a pretty vicious game all around, and it's great fun, even up to the end where you have to count up your heads. So I highly recommend Guillotine. Easy to learn and a heck of a lot of fun to play.
And you learn about the French Revolution at the same time because each card has one of the major like people at the time,
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette,
King Louis
King
XVI,
Louis, and it has like little
Robespierre.
They're
all in there.
descriptions about who they are. So you also learn who you're killing in the process.
Well, that sounds like we need to get that to schools as soon as possible.
100%.
Right?
Jennifer plays it with her students, I think, all the time.
That's awesome.
All right, everybody watching right now, take a second and smash that like button. It totally helps us out. And we are, I think we're maybe 1,000 watch hours away. So ever since we broke the 1,000 subs, pick up. Ooh, party time. Who's at Chuck E. Cheese?
Jose's at Chuck E. Cheese.
Always.
I want to be at Chuck E. Cheese.
Carlos Queso.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese yesterday.
How was it?
It was pretty fun. They took out the jungle gym. and a few other games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is there somebody like running around with Lysol spraying all the games down constantly?
No,
No.
And
on
they
you
said,
to-
fuck them kids.
it's on you to clean your hands. They just have signs everywhere that says wash your hands frequently. Probably should wash your hands
Basically,
before you put that pizza in your you barked.
Basically, they said, man, fuck them kids.
I got to go back and visit.
What's
While
your
it's still
old
there.
stomping ground?
Lakewood, 5151 Lakewood Boulevard,
You still know the number too?
90712.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. It's one of the legacy ones. They closed a bunch down, but this
Is
this
the Garden
one-
Grove one still there?
I think so. I know they closed the Fullerton.
Yeah, it is. I just saw it the other day.
Oh, they closed the Fullerton one?
They closed down Fullerton. It's going to be a Five Below.
That's
And the Toys R Us is the Amazon Fresh now.
oh damn. Yeah, the Babies R Us over here in the Tustin marketplace is now in Amazon.
Rough.
Amazon's taking over.
Soon all stores will be Amazon.
Except for
Kohl's
Costco.
take- They
Yeah,
also
Costco's-
closed the one heading. They also closed the
Billions.
one heading to Frankenstein's off the 60 or the 57. Heading
What
towards
did they
the
close?
60.
rough time.
The Chuck E. Cheese that was right there off the freeway. That's when I knew I was getting close to Frankenstein's. Like, oh, there's a Chuck E. Cheese. Just 5 more minutes. Traffic. Never mind. 20 more minutes.
And then
All right,
parking,
let's
it's
see.
another hour.
Oh yeah, it's rough, man. When I was working there, that place was crazy. I could go into it, but I'm not. I'll save that for
With
another day.
Mookie's birthday party.
birthday. It's not birthday.
Birth.
It's birthday.
Birthday.
It's my
your
baby birthday. What you finna do? My baby birthday. What you finna do? Go ask Chucky.
You can have your what do you call it? Grayson loves to watch these like Chuck E. Cheese horror videos about people like investigating abandoned Chuck E. Cheeses. You can have Chuck E. Cheese horror story videos where you just talk about a day in the life of a Chuck E. Cheese manager. In this week's episode, Mookie's birthday, or this week's episode,
Mookie's.
Mookie.
It's birthday.
That's how you spell it on the video.
BURF. Man, I swear I could probably invite like a couple heads over here.
There you
And
go,
we
and
can
do the
just-
same thing we're doing
We
with
could
talking
do a live
talking Chuck,
Talking Chuck. You know what?
the cheese heads,
Shit, that's a good idea.
original cheese heads. You're welcome.
That's a good idea, man.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
They'll all be Hispanic. We'll be veteranos de quesos.
It's all right. You
something
could
like
have a good time. Man, we don't got time for these right now, and you'll have like every single window will be a different party going on in the back, just like Jose's. It'll be a lot louder.
Oh, that's funny. All right, looks like there's still a birthday back there.
See, there you go.
All right, we lost Jose and Lego. Anybody else got some movies for us?
Hey, make Havoc pick a movie. I don't think Padilla's picked a movie.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Isn't
No,
that a
that's
game
not a
or something?
movie.
Miles was into that.
That's a
thing.
game.
We called there Willy's Wonderland, but that just came out, so we can't put that,
That
on
just
there.
came out. We can't put that
Yeah.
on.
Was that like Nick Cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Silent Bob or Silent Nick.
It's like the janitor.
I've been
All
finding
right.
a lot of my keys going through all my old books. Yeah, it needs to
Yeah.
be 10 years or older.
I have a couple of keys sitting on my shelf at home for you.
I'm still working on still thinking about that one.
That's okay.
I really want to. I really want to.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing.
What? You guys are holding out on me?
Sorry.
Well, you just have to wait
So,
till the show happens.
Invincibles. How good is that show, guys?
Dude, that's so good. where
Now
are
you
we
wish.
at?
Now
We're
you
up
wish you
to-
were.
We haven't finished it. So we're up to the part where,
Where they went to college.
yeah,
That was the last episode we saw.
Oh, how'd you like that, Josh?
the robot guys.
It's like all the other episodes. You know, the thing is that it doesn't strictly follow the order of the comic book, so it's a little confusing because there's a lot of stuff going on that I have no memory of whatsoever.
So you actually read Invincible then?
I read the first trade, yeah,
Oh, nice.
but that was a long time ago.
Looks
been a
like we've
while.
got some movies.
All right.
John
Let's,
Carpenter's The Thing.
The Thing.
I'm in for The Thing. Scott's.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
All right. The Thing goes up.
And that was from John, so looks like we're watching The Thing.
Well, John
All right,
Padilla
let's see
put
what
up
else do we have.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters from John Padilla.
That's-
Ghostbusters is classic.
If we're
I'm in
talking about-
for that one.
If we're not talking about 1984, it's 2 thumbs
Not
up.
Wokebusters. Not Wokebusters.
Oh wait,
I'm
that
gonna
one's too
watch.
new.
I'm gonna watch that one and then talk about that one while you all are thinking about the 1984 one.
Right?
So, what do you guys think about Kristen Wiig?
Oh God.
Waiting?
You know,
I didn't watch.
Just-
I didn't watch that Ghostbusters. What's funny is that one of the white elephants, Jose, won that movie.
you know, just for the record, when that movie came out, it was Liz and her dad and her sister and myself. We wanted to go see a movie, and we went there, and Ghostbusters 2016 was up, and me and her dad did not want to see that, so we saw a movie about Hillary Clinton instead.
You
Wow,
hated
that's
it that
a lot.
much?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, I did not want to see it. I'm like, let's go see the Hillary movie.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Make Havoc is saying waiting.
I'm good with that.
And then the next one, Make Havoc is picking American Pie.
Mm. Hey,
Love it.
attention.
It's
supposed to play.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. When I don't want
Yeah,
something, I don't
that's
give a
it.
go. Ah! Oh, look, he's got a planet to add to his.
Right? He's Galactus. Gumtis.
Gumlactus?
Galactus. Devourer of Earth.
All right, I'm going to go use the facilities real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Now that he's gone, what do you guys
I'm
think
not
about
gone yet,
Xing him
bitch.
out of the show?
Fuck that. He does all the work. I was thinking about this today and I was like, man, I am so glad I never had you motherfuckers in my group projects in school. I would have failed the fuck out of those. Nate's asking us for fucking, hey, what can we talk about this week? And everybody's like, nothing.
Hey, I
Dad,
answered.
diddly.
Hey,
I had
answered,
something, but I
but I had
forgot
something.
it.
I forgot. I
Oh
literally did
man,
have
I
something.
meant to send it to you, but the file didn't
Exactly.
save right. My
It
printer
wasn't
ran
there.
out of ink. My fucking email, yeah, dude, it got disconnected.
the way
God,
my phone
excuses,
works,
excuses,
the way my
man.
phone works is it stops working after 4. See, my phone bill doesn't work that far up.
Lego, I'm actually applying the same standard I applied in high school, which was I didn't do the work and I just aced the test.
Hey, my buddy was the same way, man. He would ask the teacher at the beginning of the year, so how much does the final cost towards my grade? And how about the work? Okay, I'm gonna ace your final. I'm gonna pass your class. And she's like, you're not gonna pass my class if you don't do any of the work. Didn't do jack shit whole year. Ace the test. Can you do my test real quick before I leave? Because I want to make sure I passed your class. So did I pass the class? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm out. He's such a boss. I fucking love that guy so much. He did it to every teacher. Everybody fucking hated him. But he didn't give a shit.
So
You guys hear about
that's
Doug
cool,
One?
man. But you didn't. Where's your work? Just that was a nice little deflection.
What work?
What work? Where's your story, man? Come on.
That was the story.
Okay, all right. I still don't want you on my group project.
We're in a weekly group project. Two group projects.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Oh, good shit.
Acid makes him mean.
No, he's on LSD, remember? Wrong
Oh,
one.
yeah. No more shrooms for you. We want nice Lego back. Not mean Holy Mountain Lego.
I don't know, man. Those dog fights get me going, I guess.
All right, you guys ready? We've got
Ready.
Fargo, Ghostbusters, Galaxy Quest, Waiting, American Pie, Spawn, Beverly Hills Cop, Office Space,
I
Punisher
was supposed to say
Warzone,
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
V for
Not
Vendetta,
10 years.
V for Vendetta, City Slickers, LA Confidential, There Will Be Blood, and Drag Me to Hell, Evolution, and The Thing. All right. Hopefully this thing still works.
Woo, look at that spin.
Wheel of Misfortune. Turn, turn, turn. Show us the
That
movie
was
that
the
we
movie
just
that
watched.
John picked.
That's right. How many did he get on this wheel this time?
About 5.
Good amount. More than Isaac, I think.
I know V for Vendetta.
How?
Fargo.
Fargo?
Fargo.
Fargo.
Fargo it
The
is.
Coen brothers.
No, problems
I have
with
never
Wood
seen
Chippers.
Fargo,
Wow.
Oh,
Really?
Oh,
so
shit.
that's why I picked it.
Nice.
it's good. Stay
is
away
good.
from Wood Chippers.
Stay away from what?
Wood Chippers.
Oh,
Yeah, the damn kids are throwing themselves in the wood chipper. I saw that. That's on Prime.
It's not
It
the
is.
only problem.
Hey, officer, I had a doozy of a day. The damn college kids are throwing hucking himself in a wood chipper.
It's a suicide cult.
Oh, I love that movie.
We definitely got to revisit that movie with all of us. That
Definitely.
should be our year-end movie.
We
Who
all
wasn't? Who
we all
wasn't
did.
there for it?
No, I think that was our first one all together. But
Okay.
Yeah, that was like
Which
number
movie did we
3.
not all see together?
We didn't see
Starship Troopers.
Starship Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Okay.
Starship Troopers, man. That's a good one, dude.
that's a good one, eh?
Yeah. It is a good one.
John says I saw it roll backwards. Trying to keep it honest. Yeah, this spring, man. I don't know. Maybe I need to get a new wheel. This spring.
It's fine. He's
It was
just
like
mad
12.
he lost.
He's just mad that he didn't get the pick this weekend. It was actually a pick I
That's
did.
right.
Right, Isaac finally got his pick, so that's
Good
good.
job, Isaac.
All right, what do we got going on? What else? We got the keys. Let's see. Oh, there was that trailer that dropped.
Oh, the Carnage one?
The Carnage one, that was last week.
Oh.
We have Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, official teaser trailer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys were really stoked about seeing this, especially because of all the hype you guys put behind the Rob Liefeld's comic book when he was doing Snake Eyes.
Is
There was no
Muttley in this one?
Mugsley?
Muttley, the Timberwolf?
Oh, I don't know. There was no Timberwolf in the trailer.
Butley.
There was
He
no
looked like
Timberwolf in the
Muttley.
trailer.
He looked like Muttley in the comic.
Well, there's derision in amongst the G.I. Joe purists over this movie because
Yeah, because Snake Eyes has his helmet off. He shows
No.
his face.
not
Right?
just that, but Snake Eyes in the comics and in the original cartoon. Well, you don't really see him with his mask off except for in the comics, but he's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white dude. Snake Eyes looks a lot more like Josh than he does like me. So,
So it's changed. They flipped it.
so they have they actually have the ninja guy with the swords being Asian, and people are pissed about that. That the ninja's not white.
Well, they
So they kung fu'd it on them.
they
but
made
reversed.
Snake Eyes woke.
They made Snake Eyes woke.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if they, in this particular situation, I'm usually anti-woke, but having the ninja be Asian, I don't know. I don't think that's too far of a stretch.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
except
just me though.
G.I. Joe though.
What's that?
It's not G.I. Joe though. That's not what Snake Eyes looks like. It'd be like casting a Chinese guy for Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Yeah.
Why? Having an
talking
Asian
about-
guy, having
You're
an
talking about
Asian guy
two
play
real
your
American
bullshit.
heroes.
You know what? I let you go too much. Fuck you. calling an Asian guy a ninja is not too far. It's not too far.
It is when it's Snake Eyes, dude.
You know who bought into it?
You.
Larry Hama, the writer of the comics and the creator of one of the creators of G.I. Joe.
Sure, because they're all
The guy who
selling
gave
out.
all
You
of
know
them
that.
their soul.
They're
You know
all
what-
selling themselves
You know what I
out.
love about having Josh on the show? Is it me as a conservative, his level of Joshiness puts me in the center.
Make Havoc said they should have gone super woke and made him Mexican under the mask.
And just
That
call
would have been
him
woke.
Chino.
Why not?
Vivo
If
Right.
they would have made him
Vivo
like
no-
a lesbian or
Vivo no.
something,
Yeah.
No, you made him Mexican and you nicknamed him Chino. That would have been ultimate woke right there.
no, but there's derision.
Not
And,
even-
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Joshes out there in the world. You know? They
If
put
you're a
their
comic-
banjo down and they picked up their keyboard and they fucking got to typing about how it's woke.
No, look, all you have to
Comic purists, they should have kept him white.
you just have to understand that fictional characters, when you do movies or other product about them, you're still dealing with a biography of someone. So you can't change up their race or their gender or their orientation or any of that kind of stuff without screwing up the character. So, you know, it's not accidental that they did this. We don't live in an age where people are trying to be artistically fresh. We live in an age where people are trying to signal how woke they are. And unfortunately, it looks like they poisoned G.I. Joe.
99 out of 100 times, I would agree with you. But
It's like changing
Having-
Iceman and turning him gay. Is
That's
what
right.
Make Havoc said.
no, it's
That's
not.
right.
It's
100%. 100%.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Josh is just trolling me now. He thinks it's funny, but it's
No,
okay.
I
Actually,
agree.
he's not trolling you.
Make
He
Havoc is
actually-
right.
He's not trolling here. He actually believes
That's
it.
100% correct. You're altering the character.
No. No, yeah, they are altering the character, but what makes it okay? Like, let's say, what is that? Time after
Time
time?
before time.
Time before time? I think I'm going to always call it time after time.
Well, the whole time we were talking about it, I kept hearing that song in my head.
Me too. That's why I can't get the name right.
It's like turning Wally West from a ginger to a black, is what
No,
Make
it's not.
Havoc said.
Yep.
That's what Make Havoc said. He's a comic purist.
I don't think so.
Oh,
There's no way that guy can be a comic purist and be a Guy Gardner fan.
That would
That's a low blow.
Ow.
Make Havoc saying it's lazy writing.
Amen.
yeah, he would. Him and Josh would they'd be a great team together. You know, I don't know. I'm
But-
with you guys most of the way on those things. I just don't think it's too far of a stretch to cast the ninja as an Asian guy.
This whole thing reminds me. You remember Paul Mooney when he was on a Chappelle show, and he said we went to go watch The Last Samurai. It starts Tom Cruise. Says they're making another movie called The Last Black Motherfucker on Earth, and he will be played by Christian Bale. So it's
That's
like,
right. That's right.
you know, he's,
Make Havoc says, "Shut your mouth, Jose. Guy Gardner is the best."
I can't take that guy's opinion seriously. Like, come on, guys. Oh man. I don't know. I'm kind of with Nate. I think it works.
Is that just because you automatically assume that Ninja is Asian? And so it's okay that they cast an Asian person because it's a ninja. I'm just
This
trying
is
to
like
I'm
if they
trying to figure
made
out
like
why
a
it's
wrestling
okay.
heroes movie, if they had a wrestling heroes movie, right? And they were casting actors and they got a Native American to play Tatanka instead of the white guy that was him in the wrestling, I would be okay with that too, based on the same thing. On the
So
same
you're matching race with the stereotype of what a caricature or character is what you're doing.
Stereotype or like actual cultural heritage.
Sure.
Or how about what is Snake Eyes in the lore of G.I. Joe? How
He
about
just
that?
told you he was a blonde hair, blue
Yeah.
eyed white
So
guy.
we're not watching Snake Eyes. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah, and you don't have to watch it. It's okay.
I won't. Don't worry.
You can just not watch that while you're not watching Star Wars and
Yeah.
No, you know what though, or maybe this is just because I'm a victim of the movies, but Storm Shadow is Asian, right?
mm-hmm.
And don't they have like this lifelong rivalry?
Yeah, because he's a white guy that got trained, right? By
Is
his
that
master?
why? Oh, I just assumed like maybe something in
No,
like way
I-
past.
I'm not 100% sure on that. That's why I'm asking Nate.
Well, here's
okay.
if we want to go deep into it, Snake Eyes wasn't a ninja; he was a commando, and they kind of retconned his origin in the comics to make him a ninja to have him fight Storm Shadow. But even in the cartoons, he never got in any altercations with Storm Shadow. Spirit, the Native American, got in altercations with Storm Shadow. Snake Eyes just kind of ran around and didn't say anything, and he had like a pet dog. So I mean, he was selling toys without any kind of Storm Shadow battles. The Snake Eyes being a ninja kind of
okay.
was a retcon in the first place. So they're retconning.
One of my
retcon.
favorite
Okay.
One of my favorite ninja movies when I was growing up was this movie about three white kids called Three Ninjas. That was cool.
I really like the chubby
was-
one in that one.
How about Beverly Hills Ninja? How about that one?
Beverly Hills Ninja. Or
You know
Make
what's funny is
Havoc
when he said
we
Three
had white
Ninjas,
ninjas before
I was thinking
American Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
1985 American Ninja.
Michael Dudikoff.
Yeah.
Great movie.
And then you had Three Ninjas Knuckle Up Part 2. And then you had Surfing Ninjas. That was even cooler.
Mm.
I wanted to be a ninja from 2nd to 5th grade, and then realized it wasn't real.
Only a ninja can stop a ninja. Those ninja movies in the 80s with Shokusugi, they were dope. All right. Wow, I didn't think the Snake Eyes was gonna get so brutal. I thought that was like a throw-in, but we had a good fight about that one.
All I know is I'm a bigger Snake fan now.
Big Snake fan.
Yeah, but trouser snakes don't count.
You know
So,
what
hey,
I mean.
We're gonna have the fun. We're gonna bring the fun in, and we're gonna try to find something that we can all agree upon again, because that's when the show is the best.
John Padilla said he was supposed to be in Bloodsport.
Who?
John?
White Snake Eyes.
John
Snake
Padilla
Eyes.
was supposed to be in Bloodsport. That would have
That
been
dude would have
dope.
been.
That
Yeah,
would
I
have been
think he would've
cool. What
lost.
role were you going for, dude? That would have been dope.
So what's the name of our superhero? The original North Arkansas, Little Rock.
Shadow Vision.
Shadow Vision. Yeah.
Shadow Vision.
Wait, so we're revisiting Shadow Vision now?
Did you mean Shadow Vision? No, I got to try to find the name of that.
No,
But Diaz talking about American Ninja was supposed to be in Bloodsport.
Dudikoff? Huh.
I guess.
Oh
so.
wow! I wonder what would have happened.
Nice.
Oh, okay, I do have a special treat for you guys.
before
All
you
right,
segue,
bring
guys,
it.
I gotta cut out. Sorry. I
You're
gotta
gonna miss
go
the
though.
best part.
I
Gonna
know. Damn it.
Always.
Again. Sorry.
Again.
But I gotta go. Daddy duty calls. I have to go. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.
Later, Jose.
Bye.
Later. Good night. Night,
Birthday.
night. Keep your butthole tight.
Always.
The best advice ever.
All right, here's the page.
Real life super. Oh, dude, you found his Facebook. Hell
Dang.
yeah.
Should we be
Hell
worried
yeah.
that Nathan is showing the traits of a stalker?
I don't know, but I'm clicking like. And then
Oh, now you got all the other
Follow.
related pages to him.
favorites.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Favored him. I love it.
Update. So now we're going to be in the know.
Dude, Shadow Vision.
See.
You got spelling errors or grammatical errors on your fucking bio, bro.
He's Scottish, man. It's just a different version of English.
Is he at any ribbon cuttings of anything around that area?
I
Does
like
he like
the name.
open up like
Real
local
life
Walmarts
superhero
and
Shadow
stuff?
Vision.
By
Like opens
Shadow
up the
Vision.
local
Wait a minute.
Walmart or
Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
by Shadow Vision. What a savings.
Nobody's gonna know that until they see Galaxy Quest.
I am Shadow Vision, a real life superhero. I protect the innocent at whatever cost. I would sacrifice my own life to save an innocent life.
He's already put his
3,000.
dignity on the line. Look at that guy.
Dude, look at that beard. This is like if Scrooge McDuck wasn't a duck.
Is that his butler?
that's his
he
Alfred.
drives the,
Yeah.
he drives the Scion. Oh.
Arkansas's finest.
Look at here, related pages. Forbidden Hillcrest? That sounds like a movie. All right, we'll go back to Forbidden Hillcrest in a minute.
Oh, there's his Cash App if you want to hook him up with any cash for his
It's a
vehicle.
sweet ride, dude.
PayPal. There you go.
Nice.
And his PayPal. Venmo? Where's his Venmo?
Oh, he's talking about the serial stabber. I know the real serial stabber is keeping an eye on my page here. So this is a threat to you when I find you. I'll show. Oh, you know what? I got to change the. I know the serial stabber is keeping an eye on my page here. So this is a threat to you. When I find you, I will show you what I can do to serial killers. I'm hunting you right now.
Oh my god, that is so good.
If it's not
Did he save
Scottish,
that
it's
dog?
crap. No, this isn't a ninja. This is a Scottish guy.
Yeah, but when they
Oh,
do
here's the
movie about it,
Batcave.
it'll be when they do the movie about him, it's okay to make him Asian, right?
He's not really a ninja.
Dude, he's a real life superhero. How could you say he's not a ninja?
Look at that.
guy.
Look at that pose.
He's more of a ninja than you are.
Look at that sick ass sigh, dude.
And his katanas. Dude.
I don't think he's a ninja. I think he's more Captain America than Josh is.
That's probably true.
Oh, let's see him with that gang. Is that his gang unit?
Ah,
Are those his Robins?
Oh man,
Dude,
what is
he's
up
got
with
the
that
gunslinger.
quality?
He's got that gunslinger with him.
is that the Shadow?
Dude, he's got like a Darth Vader chess piece going on there.
Which button is the one to call his mom to pick him up?
Oh man.
You went too far back. Good
Oh,
job.
no.
Damn it.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Good stuff.
That was really fun. All right, let's see. We can keep going. We can do it. We can rebuild it.
What's up with those eyes, Lego?
I got nothing to say, but I can fucking make funny faces, you know? Just gotta keep something going here.
Wow, this guy's tracking me. Let me see. He's like used the Batcave computer to thwart my attempts at hacking his Facebook page.
He felt your presence. Who dares lurk? He thinks you're the serial killer.
Thinks I'm
Yeah.
the stabber.
He felt a breeze in his kilt and he knew it was you.
Oi.
Was it a psionic breeze?
Yeah.
See, take it
I'm gonna
full
have to
circle.
send finger bangs to take him out.
Ninja.
Oh, look at this. He's got something in common with some friends of ours. Cats.
Very nice. Oh, hey, there's the Meta Militia dude. Bullethead or
Metal
whatever.
militia dude. Metal militia dude, Kyle. Simply known as Kyle.
That's Sergeant Slaughter? Who's that?
No, that's-
Master Legend.
Oh, it's Master Legend. Oh.
Yeah, fucking recognize.
You fucking you know all these superheroes now. Like if they're
No,
comic
it
book
says
heroes.
right here. It says Master Legend. Oh my God. This is like a cornucopia. Let me see.
I gotta respect a guy who keeps like on brand, wears his own merch, you know?
That's dope, dude. And he's got the cave all hooked up nice too. Clothes hanger up here.
I like that gingerbread man dipped in ranch.
Oh, he's they're at the bottom of the fire. Are they security or something? What the fuck? What is wear a mask? Food menu will be available. Let's see. What is this? November 21st.
Will he stab you with the scythe if you came in with no mask?
Oh my God. What's next? I wonder if that comes off and he can throw it at bad guys. Like, I gotta get one of those chest plates for when I jump on my bike.
Maybe he can make you one.
Right? Or one of these capes right here, like this guy has. This guy looks like a fucking luchador.
It gets stuck in your chain. Oh, my cape got stuck in my chain.
Oh shit, it's Tiger Man. That looks like fucking Dave, dude.
All right. Yeah, I guess that does what I mean. All right, you got me. I'll stay out with him. Good stuff.
Is this Jess?
Is that Jess?
Where? Oh my God, maybe. No, because she's not dressed up either. Jess would be dressed up.
Okay.
Alfred. He's got different masks for like different times of day or what?
I don't know.
Has
That's
he
Professor
revealed his
Willowbottom.
secret identity?
That's Professor Willowbottom there.
He lives in the shadows. All right, let's try to find some of those links to his homies' pages. Shadow Vision. This is so fun. Ancient
So
demons.
We need to get a what was what was your superhero Lego? Psionic Breeze.
The psionic bionic breeze. That's my next level. That's my mecha nemesis.
Psionic Bionic Breeze. Is this what is his evolution?
Yeah, that's what he gets like.
That's the AI version, the chromium version that I fight.
Are you a
It's like my
Pokemon
Mecha
now?
Godzilla, you know?
You're like a Pokemon. We just evolved you from one to another.
So yeah, we got to make you a Facebook page like this, with like you out on the streets and doing your deed.
Definitely.
Psionic Breeze is a master of disguise. Look at, he's already infiltrated.
I used my mind tricks. You'll notice I have those same pair of glasses, and yeah,
You have that little hat too.
nobody noticed. I have that fake beard too.
Radical, real life superhero.
Nice.
Last posted on New Year. 196 people like this. Wow, this guy's nowhere near as popular as.
Well, he's probably not security at events and stuff, so he's not constantly pimping himself.
Let's look at Razorhawk.
Huh.
A little about me. Operate is what is referred to as a real life superhero, which is a person who creates a heroic persona, such as the awesome medicular Razorhawk, and does good deeds in their community. All right, what does Razorhawk look like?
So you could probably be one of his hawklings.
He kind of looks like Taserface.
Truth, justice, paranoia.
Huh.
That's wild.
Sharknado. Ooh, look at these guys.
Whoa.
That's a team right there.
Dude, is this the
Uh-oh. They're trying to hack me.
I hope I don't get hacked.
We're gonna get like a, oh, what do you call it? A service announcement from them. You are trying to. Oh, shit.
Sonic
Good
Breeze.
stuff.
We got to get Finger Bang and Sonic Breeze to form up.
Finger bang.
Told you I came up with my name. I just haven't come up with anything beyond that. I'm not an artist. I just draw like the Jinja Ninja. I could be white.
There wasn't too much behind the art that I put into mine, to be honest. Legos was a
Same.
lot better than mine was. Mine was like 5 minutes. I stole a superhero and scratched out the names on it. I didn't even catch the belt buckle name. And I just took some hands and stuck them into his forehead. Oh, Finger Bangs. That was a good one. What's going on, Luis? Padilla, Master Lego, Mega Lego, American Ninja. I think that's going to be like a well that we'll always be able to pull laughs from, regardless.
No doubt.
All right. So did we cover?
Covered everything.
We covered everything.
Hey, if one of you guys could come up with a superhero or villain with a J name, we could be the PB&J, the Psionic Breeze and whatever that J is. So
You could make
Jason.
my Jinja a J instead of a G.
the Jinja. Okay.
There's
I like
something
it.
to that.
There might be, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but now you have to draw it.
Like a Jenka
Deal.
from the Turtles.
Jenka.
Just Photoshop Carrot Top's head onto a ninja.
There you go.
Down.
All right, you guys want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wrap up. It's starting to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Feel-
Loki. He didn't
Lucky
attack
cat.
you this time. When animals attack. It's cool that you can bring him into your trip with you.
Hey, we're always here,
All right. Let's wrap this up. Thanks for coming with us on this crazy adventure. And we'll see you all next stream.
Good
Take care.
night.
Peace
Good night,
out.
Night,
everybody.
y'all.
Join us for Comic Cave tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh, hey, you guys' stuff is on our link tree on the Instagram account. So now that people can go onto Collection Connection and Skull Dude Joe's site.
Awesome.
I don't know if I asked for permission, but I don't know if I told you we did it.
That's cool.
That's
No,
on our
that's perfect.
Instagram.
No, that's cool. We
cool.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whatever kind of blast we can, whatever Sonic Breeze we can float with.
That's right. All right. Good night.
Good
All
night.
right, peace out, guys.
Night.